Welcome, Aries, to your Oracle card reading. And for you this week, I pulled number 24, Crow, as your medicine card. 24 breaks down to 6, which is the number for relationships. And so this is a week where your relationships to others may be tested. This may be a week where they deepen. But relationships are highlighted here. Now, Crow medicine is natural law. And there are two natural laws that I really work with, and that is what you focus on grows, and the other is that your frequency matters. So these two areas of your life are important to look at this week, to pay attention to. Where is your frequency at? So this is a great week for a frequency check, where you just do stream of conscious writing. You just write down anything that comes into your mind. You write it down on a piece of paper, and you come back to it in a day or perhaps an hour or two, and read what you wrote and see if the frequency that you're on, the energy that you're putting out into the world, is what you want to see. Is it what you want to receive back to you? And if it's not, then it's a great time to change into something better. To get into a state of gratitude is the fastest way I know how to change my frequency. And to do that, all you have to do is write down what it is that you're grateful for, and keep that with you. Read it in the morning when you wake up, read it at night, or read it whenever you're on break. Anytime that you have negative thoughts, pull out that sheet of gratitudes, and you will be able to get into a more positive space, more beneficial place to attract to you what it is that you want and need in this wonderful cosmos that we exist within. And the other is that what you focus on grows. So whatever you focus on is going to grow in your life. So if you're focusing on negative things will start to grow in your life. So that is another reason to get into a state of gratitude and focus on the positive. Focus on what you do have as opposed to what you don't have. Because when you're focusing on what you do have, you feel abundant, you feel gratitude, you're in a positive place. And all it takes is a little bit of practice to get into that positive place and stay there. Now, for your mineral companion, I pulled this beautiful piece of Kambaba jasper. I love Kambaba jasper. And this piece is a stone of inner journey work. This is a heart chakra stone, and it represents going inward and connecting with your inner self. So this is a week to really be focused on yourself, to be focused on your inner world. So there is something energetically going on within you that is triggering events in your life this week. And this is going to involve your relationship with others. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's relationships as in your spouse or a loved one. It could be the relationship you have with your family, with friends, or the universe itself. Now speaking of family, I pulled number 14, the curse, as your medicine or as your advice card. 14 breaks down to 5, which is the number for change. So this is the area in your life that needs to change, the area in your life that needs to shift. And the curse is not a curse that someone puts on you, like we would think of, but more of something that we've inherited. These are bad habits. These are programming. This is conditioning that is working against you. So there's some sort of conditioning in your mind, some sort of pattern that is repeating in your life that comes from a negative place, that you've inherited from your parents, that you've inherited from your culture. And this negative pattern is going to need to be recognized this week. This is what you're working with. Once you recognize it, you can change it and transform your life. Now, interestingly enough, for your clarifying card, I pulled number 6, the Singer of Connection. Again, we have this 6 energy, this relationship energy. So a lot of your relationships with the world, with the cosmos, with your family, your friends, your lovers, whatever it is, this is a week where connections are important. This is a week where you're going to be making those connections with others. You're going to make those solidifying ties that are going to bind you to others. And you're going to be questioning those ties. You're going to be questioning whether or not they are a good thing. And if this pattern, this familial curse that you've been working with, is going to rise up and interrupt those connections, rise up and interrupt those relationships. So don't be surprised if you get in an argument this week. Don't be surprised if there is some strife and discord within your relationships. But know that it's ultimately going to lead you to a better place, that you're going to make those connections. You're going to become even more deeply connected to your loved ones and to each other and to the universe. So this is a beautiful week. It's a week where you will reap what you sow. And so pay attention to your inner self. Pay attention to what you're attracting to you, what type of relationships you're attracting, and you'll be able to apply those universal laws to increase and make those relationships better. So that's really what this story of these cards is you are applying this week universal law to make your relationships better and heal old wounds, old curses that you've inherited, so that your relationships are stronger and better than ever before. So I hope you enjoyed this oracle reading as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. If you did, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising sign videos for even more perspective on the coming week. Bye for now.